everyone, my name is Yuan, and today I want to talk about the emotional mastery. And the second, I will talk the topic, interesting topic, a good supporter. Let's start. First of all, I will talk about emotional mastery, and you can see my map. I draw. Yeah. First of all, why you need to master your emotional? Yeah, you know, emotional and psychology are 80% of success, and just only 20% of success is mental. You do it, and you can see the importance of mastery emotional to become the successful. Then there are two keys to emotional mastery. Is they are physical and focused mentally, and I think the best way and the easy way to master your emotional is physical, because the mental is really hard, and it depends on your psychology, and it's different with other people. So if you want to master your emotional by mental focus, you must have a lot of time to research. And then I will talk about some step, 4 step to mastering your emotional. First of all, when you study English, when you're tired, you must study English. So you must change your posture. When you start your party and everything is so bad, you don't have more and more motivation to study English. So before you study English, you must change your body, change the posture. The good posture is you must chin up, eyes up, chest out, and shoulder back, and it's really good. The second step, I want to talk to you about the deep breath. When you have a deep breath, it's really good for the health. Moreover, it helps you calm down, and it's good for you when you're nervous. The way to deep breath is you will inhale for 3 seconds, and then hold it some seconds, and then you exhale 6 seconds. It's reasonable for you. Then the third step is your face. Your face show more and more emotional. When you start, you can see the face is really bad, and make other people can see you sad too. And the best way to learn English when you can show more and more happy in study English, you must smile, big smile, and big smile can help you have a good emotional and happy to English. And finally is the movement uh, when you study English or something or do everything, you feel nervous. You can movement and movement around. It help you calm down, and you can learn by heart easy. Yeah. It's also there are four steps to mastery your emotional. I hope you can see, and then you can do it. It's really good to mastery your emotional. And then we'll talk about the topic today. Today we'll talk about the good supporter, and some some important factor to become a good supporter in English class. First of all, what things are important for a great supporter? And I think have a lot of factor to become a great supporter. And I think the most important is motivation and energy. Yeah, and I think the good supporter must have energy to give the member, help them to learn English by high emotion and energy. When you see the supporter have a high energy, you will happy too, and you have a lot of motivate to learn English. The second, a good supporter have to learn and wider the knowledge and improve some skill to lead the group. And I would talk about some skill, for example, teamwork and present, and the way to listen and the way to guide the member, and some skill and soft skill. Yeah. And finally, I want to talk about the knowledge. When you want to support other people, you must have a wider knowledge, more knowledge in this problem and this topic. And in English, you need to improve and practice more and more English to give the member the good answer for the question. And what thing you can learn to become what thing you can learn doing supporter. And I think when you become a supporter, you will learn a lot of things, and you will expand your knowledge about English. And I think the most important thing you can learn when doing supporter is you will have more and more skill, learn a lot of knowledge and improve your English. You can find your mistake and you can repair it when you try to master and guide the member in the group. And I think when you become a supporter, you can learn the way to connect other people in the group and help them to develop, and you will have a lot of feeling and a lot of love from other people give you when you doing a supporter. And I think supporter is really important in the class. If don't have if the class doesn't have supporter, just only channel and the member, is really difficult to supporter to guide all of the member in the class. Supporter can help the channel to care about all of the member of the group, so really good for it's a good way for channel to give the member the lesson and the knowledge. And why I wanna to become a good supporter? And the first of all, I really wanna improve my English, and I think the best way help me to improve my English, just while I have other people to learn English, I will have a more motivation to master my English. And the best way I can learn more and more and try to master English. And the second, I can help other people to learn English, and I think it's really interesting when I have a good supporter. Yeah. That's all. Thanks for listening and watching. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.